Hello everyone, this is Grand Madam. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a masculine love reading. I haven't done a love reading in who knows how long, but here we go. I'm using the Romance Angel Oracle deck and I'm using the Dark Goddess deck to find out what would be getting in the way of the situation. From the Romance Angel deck, I have chemistry. So there's a strong attraction to someone. It is safe to love. Soulmate. And new love. Okay. So we have a situation here where there's a strong attraction that someone has met someone new, but they are withholding themselves emotionally. You're being a little too emotionally detached, sir, and that could create a problem. This possibly could be a soulmate, and you don't want to let that go. You don't want to lose that before you get a hold of it. You know what I mean? Because being emotionally detached to a romantic situation is not very appealing. Okay? Now, what can get in the way? From the Dark Goddess, message of Sedna. Fears of abandonment. Mama Brigitte says redemption is needed. Ron says there has been abuse or there's a potential for abuse. And Ghana says be aware of your health. How is your health going right about now? So what this is telling me, and the way I did not plan on using the Dark Goddess as a clarifier, but it seems that that's the way it came out anyway. For example, we have a strong magnetic attraction, but we also have this fear of abandonment, of being left behind, of being left, period. Now, for some of you, you were left behind. This is not a reconciliation, but it's let's try this again after a time of separation, I would say. Like you haven't seen this person in years. Maybe some of you hadn't seen this person since high school. Now, it's safe to love means, here we go with this emotional detachment business here. And for some of you, this very well may be a reconciliation because Mama Brigitte says it's redemption time. Meaning someone owes someone an apology and amendments need to be made. And without it, an apology means absolutely nothing unless some amendments have been made. Some action of, it is an action of an apology. It's trying to make it work, it's trying to make things better, not just verbal agreements or expressions of love. Actions have to take place, amends. Things have to be amended. It's something you have to do to even bring this person to the table again. Because what it looks like here is like someone had a soulmate and they abused them. And now the question is, why can't they love me? Because they were abused previously. They could have been abused. Some people could have been abused years ago in their childhood, and the issues are cropping up in their relationships. Some also could have been experiencing abuse with you, or you yourself could have gone through abuse. And now it's like the wheel of karma has turned again. This is your second chance. For some of you, it's a third or fourth chance to get it right this time. That goes back to also making the amends, because what happened in that relationship has caused health issues for someone That can be anything. Oh, I heard nervous breakdown. Good gosh, I reckon. Anything from a nervous breakdown to traumatized. Someone's been traumatized. Okay? And, well, I mean, you can't walk around with trauma and bad health if you're going to meet a new love. Some of you may run into someone who has been traumatized, where something really bad has happened to them. And they're kind of, to say worry is an understatement, because now they have some mental and emotional issues that have to be dealt with. Not by you, but they themselves have to deal with it. And some of you may have some emotional issues that have to be dealt with by a professional. So this is quite interesting. Where are my Universal Tarot cards? Here we go. I'm not going to use Universal. Well, I could. Yeah, let's use Universal. And then I'm going to back them up with some of the Normans, because this is interesting. So someone is meeting someone new, but is being plagued by abandonment issues and abuse of the past. Or you yourself are dealing with emotional issues of abandonment, being left behind, fears of being left behind, fears of being alone. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, give me a rundown on what this is about. Give me the signs involved as to what this is about. And I'm going to need some more space. Where'd that come from? Yeah, I don't know. Did I? No, I did not. A moment. All right. Overall energy. Oh my goodness. 9 of Swords. Anxiety. Insomnia. Can't sleep at night. Too much worrying. The Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant can be a wedding card. The Hierophant can also be a card of spiritual teachings, receiving some type of spiritual teachings or some type of education from a master. Okay? And here we have a burden. So there's someone who very well may be worried about getting married, worried about an upcoming marriage. There's someone who may have be experiencing some type of conflict with the spiritual teachings they're now receiving and their lifestyle. And it's a burden. It's a huge burden. Someone may be receiving, someone may be married, and now they are extremely burdened with anxieties regarding their relationship. The sun is coming out. This is happiness, success, and it's coming out in the past. So there was a situation that did have happiness at one time. And here we have the Emperor, authority, father figure, control. And now we have heartbreak, 3 of Swords. So someone was being too controlling in a relationship, and it fell apart. And now there's a need for the star, the healing, the renewal. The card of reconciliation still has not come out, but I feel for some of you this is reconciliation, or an attempt at reconciliation with someone you truly care about. However, the past was heavy. And the concern is the finding a place of peace. Yeah. Okay. Some of you are in that stage in the breakup of a relationship where you're trying to establish harmony. Some of you have just moved on and moved out, but peace is nowhere to be found yet. Okay. Six of Swords. Trying to find peace in a disruptive situation. Some of you are still keeping tabs on your other person, and your other person very well may be trying to keep tabs on you. This is the Page of Swords. Okay, here's where the anxiety is coming from. All these thoughts, never-ending thoughts. What should have been done? What was done? This is the Eight of Swords. Imprisonment in the mind. This will keep you up at night. And here we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a decision needs to be made, but someone is just not seeing things for what they are, so they're not making any decision. And here we have the winner-take-all card, the manipulator card, Five of Swords. In this card, someone was actually manipulating and controlling to come out on top of a situation, or to stay on top of a situation, stay on top of a relationship. Yeah, the relationship, Two of Cups. And what has happened is that someone has withdrawn. This is the Eight of Cups. Emotional detachment was a problem. I keep telling you folks that. You cannot be emotionally detached or emotionally withdrawn in a romantic, especially sexual relationship. And for some of you, it was just a sexual relationship, but it still did some damage to you when it ended. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here's the Two of Pentacles walking on a, well, he's, if you can see, he's trying to do a balancing act, but he's standing on what? Sand. Trying to balance two situations on sand. And of course, what's going to happen is he's going to drop the Pentacles. I need my after deck. Okay. Outcome of the situation is Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. This is trying to blend two unlike elements to make a third one. And that takes a lot of time. Things to be done in a lot of moderation. Going it very, very, very slowly. At the bottom of the deck, oh boy. Fellas. You have two knights here. Two knights and a devil. Leave it like that. Let's see how this looks on this camera. Everything is at full stop with the Knight of Pentacles, or everything is happening very, very slowly. And then we have the Dashing Knight. This is I'm sorry, let's get back to the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth energy. This could be regarding money that's owed or due or needs to be paid or promised. But basically it means everything is at a full stop. He's not moving. And then we have the Dashing Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, trying to make a move. But here we have what? The devil. And in this instance, no movement. In other words, trying to make something happen, trying to move forward, but you have been blocked or delayed. And for some of you, it's a new beginning with someone else, someone new. But it feels like, what it feels like, honestly, is that Before you can move forward, you've got to settle things with an old situation, an older love. The attempt to just jump right in and try something new, meeting a new person and trying to get something established with a new person has been locked, put on hold for some. Because with the older person, there's a big mess and it has to be cleaned up. It has to be cleaned up now. So if you owe something, you have to pay it. If they need something from you, you have to give it. If you have to take something from them, you have to take it now. Whatever it is, you have to clean up the past before you can move forward to a future. Because this is a new love situation coming in, and you're not going to be in shape to deal with it. You won't be in any emotional shape, and for some of you, you very well may not be in physical shape to accept this new love on its way. Okay? So, oh boy. Let's see. Moonology. Let's grab the Moonology deck. I thought I was through with that today. And see what they can offer you. So what is the message of the Moonology deck for the male collective here, the masculine collective of the group? What is your message regarding this romantic situation? In other words, what the cards are saying is that you cannot move forward until you have closed off the past. That's what they're saying. There are some issues pending there, still wide open. And they are going to color any new relationship or influence any relationship that you have. And some of those, for some of you, it may not be issues with that person, but it might be issues within yourself that have been discovered and came out in that past relationship that you have to work on, okay, before you're healthy enough for a new relationship. All right, now, what is the message of the Moonology deck? Okay, one more, Spirit says. Now, yeah, Matt, are you sure? Okay. Yeah, look, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. A personal issue reaches resolution. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. And you know Cancer has to deal with home and family. That has to be cleaned up. And finally, it's time to release the negativity. And this is a full moon in Scorpio. So don't expect to have a happy relationship with someone new if you're going in already mad. Already feeling abandoned. Already doubting. Already... Yeah. Why? Because that energy is gaining momentum. You're getting ready to blow up in this new person's face over something that happened with the older person. And that's not going to work, fellas. All right? And female masculines. All right? Females with masculine energies. This is Grand Madam. If you like this reading, like and subscribe. Much love to you.